Got a call about an awesome comic book collection, too big for just me, so I called a buddy. Let's see what we picked up. Hey guys, welcome back to another video from No Coast Comics. Jeremy here as always. Like I said, got a huge collection this time, too big for just me. So I went in with a buddy, we did a little comic book draft, and it was a lot of fun. I just want to show you guys what we picked up. I'll show some video from the draft as well, just to see what my buddy picked up, and it was a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's take a look.
Hey, it's Jason with High Five Comics and Cards. We're at our first comic collection. What do we call this? Draft?
Yeah, we're doing a draft. So we go through round by round, make some picks, you know, basically keep it even based on value. So, you know, it's to make sure, you know, it's equal since we split the collection. So, yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, this is an awesome opportunity to go in on a collection. I think this is a really fun way to do it and to add some books to the collection and to pick up some stuff to sell. Yeah, so we'll jump right in, I guess.
I'm definitely doing Marvel Spotlight 5.
All right, highlight it. We got
the Ghost Rider, Marvel Spotlight 5.
All right, and as it follows, I think the obvious first choice for me is going to be a book I have never had as well, which is House of Secrets 92. For Swamp Thing, I think we have that at a VG range as well. Still, in any condition, this book is awesome, so happy to grab that first pick.
Also grabbing Ghost Rider #1 to go with the first appearance of Ghost Rider. I've not had either of these two books, so super happy about these.
Here we go, second round. So far, I'm making no money, because all these books are probably gonna stay with me. We've got the Swamp Thing one to go with. Oh, that's kind of perfect, goes with the House of Secrets,
yeah.
Just like your Ghost Rider. Yeah. And then, oh, I'm having a hard time with this camera. There we go, an Atom #1, which I've definitely never had either. Okay.
So,
well, that's easy.
Marvel Spotlight 2.
The nicer of 3 copies for another hard-to-come-by book, All-Star Western 10, yep, which is first Jonah Hex.
Second of 3 copies, the middle of the grand one, since Jason took the best one, of All-Star Western 10, first Jonah Hex.
We've got a very, very classic horror cover, House of Mystery 195. And then a very classic Jimmy Olsen, first Dark Side.
So I got Superman 199. This is the first Flash versus Superman race, right?
Yes. Yep.
First race. Wasn't it a tie in that one? The first one?
Yes. And then they kept racing again.
Yep. Many. Then we got ASM 46, first appearance of the Shocker. And another ASM number 54, just to round that out.
My pick from there, so your then backup was the lowest copy for Jonah Hex.
I'm gonna take Thor 134.
Okay.
Our Army of War number 88.
Nice, I actually have that one, so perfect. So I just picked up the rest of the Swamp Thing run, 2 through 9, and a Batman 239 to go with my Batman run.
Cool. So Avengers 43, first Red Guardian. House of Secrets 103, Bernie Wrightson cover. Right? Yep. House of Secrets 100, Bernie Wrightson, and Weird Mystery Tales #1.
The back end, we've got Hulk 106, the premiere issue for the whole front, and Ghosts.
All right, so Amazing Spider-Man number 40, and Shanna She-Devil #1.
So good smattering of books here. It's got the Batman 205 glasses cover, 2 Strange Tales, and a Amazing Spider-Man 47.
Next pick's Weird War #1, Weird War Tales #1, and Amazing Spider-Man 48.
Not being able to pick a classic Neil Adams, Superman 233. Never used too many of those. Kamandi 1 in really nice shape. First appearance, and a Spectre 1, just a great Silver Age.
Dead of Night #1, Ghost Rider #3, Amazing Spider-Man 66, Werewolf by Night #2.
So, interesting assortment, Amazing Spider-Man 49. The other copy of Ghosts 1, a nice cover, Tales to Astonish 91, X-Men 31, Werewolf by Night 50.
ASM number 70. Were Monsters Well #6, reprint of the first Groot, Showcase 75 for Talking Of, and Man Thing #1.
We got All-Star Western 2, Fear, a nice square-bound Marvel first issue, 3 issues of Green Lantern, a giant-sized Batman 213, and a nice Golden Age, always fun to have, Blackhawk 49, and as well as another Wrightson House of Secrets 106.
All right, so X-Men 39, Avengers 85, Fantastic Four 72, and All-Star Western 11.
Bunch of, so 5, Uncanny Tales 1, Weird Wonder Tales 1, I'm getting a little better at this camera. Chamber of Chills 1, Beware 1, a nice Unexpected 113, and 3 Mr. Miracles, all from the top. The
Spider-Man 130 and Avengers 56.
And GI Combat, awesome cover 88.
Daredevil 20.
Oh, that's 20. I'm at Daredevil 21.
I'll grab this one. Monsters on the Prowl #11.
Let's see this. I like this better when we're just going ripping on it. Tales of Astonish 85.
I know this is trash, but
That's good though. Bet anybody will buy that.
pretty trash copy of Flash 117. First Captain Boomerang.
I think I gotta go with this wild
Oh, that's cool.
Adam and Hawkman.
But Western Gunfighters #6.
I would go with. Let's go with an Avengers 42.
Get Avengers 45.
Daredevil 72.
Strange Tales 161.
Lovely. That's okay. I have my eye in this cover. This is a marvelous cover. Tomahawk 116.
Weird Western War Tales #29. Weird Western Tales, not War Tales.
There are weird war tales.
Yeah.
Daredevil 73. Oh, nice.
Peacemaker #4.
Daredevil 70. Let's go with 76 instead of 75. Why not?
And I'll grab the 75.
Not any more monster books in my life, so Monsters on the Prowl 16. Not a good one.
Green Lantern #82. Looks like.
And a Two Gun Kid reprint to end it.
Now, at this point, we just started going through and dividing up the runs of the different titles, because it was getting pretty late in the night, and we had gone through all of the big keys. So here's a couple photos of a lot of the other books I picked up.
Let me show you guys the best books that I picked up. So the very first one that I picked, no shock, Marvel Spotlight 5, the first appearance of Ghost Rider. I have never had this book, never even had the chance to buy this book in an affordable, price ever. This is about a very good, fine copy is what I've got it at. Super stoked about putting this in my collection. I mean, you just never know what's going to be in these collections. Now, when the gentleman contacted me, he had inherited a lot of books from his father, and the story goes he didn't even know that his dad was really into comics. Most of these were from just before he was born, and he had some memories of his dad, with a couple comics, but when his dad passed away, they were going through the estate, and lo and behold, he found basically 3-4 totes full of books. Now, not all of them are huge keys like this, but this is my first pick from the draft. Again, super happy about this one. Just gonna put that there so we can take a look at it when we talk about the next one. So to go along with that, he also had a couple of Ghost Rider issues, including Ghost Rider #1. Again, never had this book. Super happy about this. We got about a fine, very fine, really nice copy. A couple of the issues might even press out. I may send these to CGC here on a submission coming up, but we'll just have to see. So, Ghost Rider #1 to go with that. Now, this next one I was also super happy about. Never had a copy of this, or, from right around the same time period. I'm just gonna show you guys. Marvel Spotlight 2, first appearance of Werewolf by Night. Now, with the Moon Knight show coming up, there's some speculation that we might see Werewolf by Night as well. They just relaunched the title with a new character, or a new Werewolf by Night, basically Jake. I don't remember his last name, I'm not a fan, but it was written by Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas, the new version of this character. So, they are doing new things with Werewolf by Night. So, super happy about that. I'm a big horror film fan, Dracula, werewolves, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Metal the Mutant, all that stuff. So, always happy to see books like that. Again, and this one's about a fine condition, about a 6.0. So this one is probably the last of the big keys, I would say. And believe it or not, there were 3 copies of this book in this collection. I had no idea when I picked it up. I flipped through it, nothing was organized, when I actually purchased the collection. So we got All-Star Western number 10, first appearance of Jonah Hex, and about a very good plus. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the Jonah Hex movie. I love the character. I'm a huge fan of books of this era. I've just never even seen this book in the wild before, so this was very cool to pick up in a collection. My buddy got the other 2 copies of this book, and he picked up some really nice keys as well. So I'll show you guys some of those books, and you can see for yourself as well. Now, through the rounds of the draft, I picked up a bunch of different Amazing Spider-Man books, ranging from number 40, which has a little bit of an issue with it. It's still probably about a good. I'll put this down here for now. Got a 46, first appearance with the Shocker. This is about a good, very good as well, maybe a little bit better. Got number 48 and about a very good minus. We got a 54, get another very good copy. Got a 66, right around that same range, maybe very good minus on this one. Got a 69, this one's maybe a good plus is what I've got it at, just some wear on the spine and overall, a little more wear on that one. And we got a VG on number 70. And this last one, I was hoping for a 129, the first appearance of the Punisher, but we had a 130. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, could it be? But again, I'm not complaining about the other books by any means, but never had a 129. So we got 130, which is the first appearance of the Spider-Mobile, and that's about a very fine minus or so. Let's go to the next stack. And these are just probably my favorites out of the collection. I mean, there was a lot of good books. Nothing super high grade. I mean, those are the best of the keys, but including the next few we got here. So this is Superman 199, which is, I think it's the first Flash race. They had like 5 or 6 races. I believe this is the very first one. I need to double check that, but it's about a very good minus. First race. We got a Lois Lane 106. Now, my buddy already had a copy of this book, so I picked up this one. This is, there's a thing here that says, I am curious, and then in parentheses there it says black. When Lois Lane, it says, are you sure you want to go through with this, Lois? Yes, Superman, close the body mold and switch on the power. It's important that I live the next 24 hours as a black woman. So I don't think they could get away with that nowadays. Kind of a key issue because it's just so off the wall and you cannot do that nowadays. So yeah, that's about a good, it's got some foxing and some issues there, but cool book. Shadow the She-Devil, number 1, and about a fine. This was kind of an oddball one too. There were not any other issues in the series in the collection, but I picked that one up. Man-Thing number 1. Always love to pick up Man-Thing issues when I see them in decent condition and decently priced. About a fine condition on this one. Very cool cover. Weird War Tales #1. I see a lot of Weird War Tales over the years. It's about a fine condition as well. I have never seen a #1 before. I know they're out there, but just a really cool cover. Love that issue. You got Thor 134 in about a very good. This is the first appearance of the High Evolutionary. There was some spec on the character a while ago. I don't know if it's still happening, but this book's pretty nice. Got the House of Secrets #90. Not especially a key, just a really cool Neil Adams cover, about a VG+. There was quite a few House of Mystery, House of Secrets books in here. I just grabbed a few of my favorite ones here. A bunch of Neil Adams covers, and of course Bernie Wrightson covers as well in the House of Secrets runs. Really cool cover. Just love some Bernie Wrightson. I don't really get a lot of these in collections either. This is about a VG, maybe a little bit better. And then this last one is another Bernie Wrightson cover. Super, jet black, pretty nice on the spine for as old as it is and nice as it is. I get this one about a fine or a little nicer. But yeah, Bernie Wrightson there. So we had a lot of fun doing the comic book draft. As you can see, we both ended up with a lot of awesome books. I would have loved to have that first Swamp Thing in my collection, but we split the collection, we went back and forth, and each ended up with some awesome books, so it was a lot of fun. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscription button, and hit the bell notification. That last one lets you know when I post new content. Got a lot more in store. Really appreciate all the support, guys, so thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.